Our plant for the production of pharmaceutical powders in Krasnodar has been working in the pharmaceutical market for more than 10 years. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP for production, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets in plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. Last year our enterprise started producing vitamins in capsules. We plan to carry out the filling of capsules into brown plastic bottles of 70 milliliters. This procedure required the purchase of additional equipment, an automatic machine for filling, and subsequent screwing with plastic caps. Screwing the caps is a technological process of capping pharmaceutical products after they have been placed in individual packages. Since I have already chosen many different machines for our company, I had a little experience in the selection, and I still have contacts of some reliable equipment manufacturers. I started contacting the manufacturers by telephone and asked whether they could produce a machine for filling bottles. My main criteria was that the machine had to have a capacity of at least 5,000 bottles per hour, and that it should be automatically controlled. I was not prepared to wait that long. I had no luck finding a manufacturer for the bottle filling machine, so I decided to take a different route and consult with professionals who work in the pharmaceutical equipment supply industry, and maybe suggest another version of the machine. I searched on the internet for an intermediary from Russia, because I once had a bad experience with a Chinese intermediary supplying equipment when they brought us a line for packaging powder, but there were no installation documents or technical passport. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 vendors online. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All the companies I called to make sure of the professionalism of their managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like such attitude to the customer. The manager of another company from Kaliningrad talked to me politely, asked questions about the necessary performance equipment, the desired production time. 3 days later I received 11 variants of different machines for filling plastic bottles from them, and an offer to make a choice by myself. I realized that they did not have a professional approach, and they would not help me in my search for equipment. The third option of a middleman from Moscow turned out to be a good one for me. The manager, a man, talked to me like a professional. He asked me specific questions about the desired capacity of the machine, bottle size, told me about the terms of delivery. During the consultation he suggested an automatic machine for filling and capping plastic bottles, which I was able to quickly negotiate with the factory management. Within a week we concluded a contract for the supply of equipment. A month after signing the contract, we received the machine for filling bottles. The manager provided the manufacturer's warranty, technical passport of the equipment, drawings and operation manual. We assembled the machine and trained the workers, who would be assigned to the machine in a week. The equipment was made of quality stainless steel. White plastic bottles arrive on the conveyor in 2 rows, to be dispensed by yellow and green capsules. One stream of bottles is filled from one hopper, the other from the other. The dosing process is done under vibration according to a set dose. I was satisfied with the bottle filling machine offered and supplied by a specialist from Moscow. The competent consultancy saved me time and helped me to avoid mistakes I probably would have made if I had chosen the machine myself. It is hard to find professionals in the equipment supply business. I am very glad that in the end, I was lucky to meet such a person.